Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Affirmation Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke. We have a very important topic for today's show, in which it is come this coming Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. There is no deal struck between the Republicans and the Democrats regarding the ACA subsidies issues. Then the Democrats should just agree to reopen up the government. So let's get right into this. It would be really stupid for the Democrats to continue the shutdown past this coming Wednesday, October 29th, 2025, because come this Wednesday, October 29th, 2025, if there is no deal struck between the Republicans and the Democrats regarding the ACA subsidies, Democrats should just say, you know what? Let's reopen up the government because then the Republicans have no intentions of fixing the ACA subsidies issues. So come November 1st and after November 1st, the ACA subsidies issues will be strictly on the Republicans. And then that way, if the government reopens, then the Democrats will avoid uh, making a bad situation worse. Because meaning that if the government does not reopen up before November 1st, then come November, people's SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps, will be affected. So Democrats should just say, you know what? Come November, come Wednesday, October 29th, 2025, if there is no deal struck between the Republicans and the Democrats should just say, okay, you know what? Let's just reopen up the government so we don't make a bad situation worse. Then that way, the ACE subsidies would just be on the heads of the Republicans. This way, Republicans look bad, Democrats look great, right? So, and this way, people don't have to worry about the SNAP benefits being taken away from them and stuff. You don't go making a bad situation worse, okay? And um, even though there could be other possible other ways for people's SNAP benefits to be protected, more than most likely the Republicans are not going to go for that. So there could be ideas and backup plans all you want, but it doesn't amount to anything unless if it's in effect. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, um, it's just best come Wednesday to just reopen up the government. That way, Democrats look good, Republicans look bad. Now, um, because the Democrats, they sent the message out that they really wanted to deal with the ACA subsidies issues before November 1st. That's what the main fight from the Democrats were all about. Okay. Now that fight has lost momentum now because now people are just focusing on the fact that they could now lose their SNAP benefits. Okay. So with that being said, um, this could all just be on the heads of the Republicans now. Seriously, just reopen up the government by Wednesday, October 29th. And it'll be all on the Republicans come November 1st and afterwards in regards to the ACA subsidies issues. And then this way, the Democrats have avoided making a bad situation worse, you know, and got to remember, come next month, there's going to be major elections coming up next month in many parts of the United States. And don't forget that come next year, in 2026, there's going to be midterm elections, and people are going to remember this government shutdown come next year. Okay. So, uh, to avoid making a bad situation worse, the Democrats should just reopen up the government come by no later than this coming Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. So, um, I mean, seriously, there is no other choice. You don't go making a bad situation worse. You don't do that. Seriously. In many of the special elections that have been happening so far, Democrats have been winning like crazy. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that. So come this Wednesday, October 29th, just reopen up the government. Just do it. Seriously. Honestly. It would be stupid. It would be pathetically ridiculous for the Democrats to continue the government shutdown past this Wednesday, October 29th. It wouldn't make any sense. So, honestly, seriously, just do it. Just reopen up the government come this Wednesday, October 29th, if there is no agreement made between the Republicans and the Democrats in regards to the ACA subsidies. And then not only that, here's another thing. Come after November 1st, after the ACA enrollment is already opened, right? If an agreement is made after November 1st between the Republicans and the Democrats, guess what? It still falls on the heads of the Republicans because if you make a deal after November 1st, after the ACA enrollment has already opened, okay, it's going to send healthcare coverages into a complete frenzy. Well, it's going to send ACA healthcare coverages into a frenzy. That's what I should have said. It's going to send the ACA healthcare coverages into a complete frenzy. Why? Simply because of the fact that once an EACA enrollment opens on November 1st, those rules and regulations are already set. Okay. And when people choose their plans or whatever, that's to start in January of next year, 2026. So if the plans, if everything is already set November 1st, when people go to choose their ACA healthcare coverage plans, they're already having to choose from that list, right? So any decision made after November 1st is going to send the uh, ACA healthcare coverages into a complete frenzy. So that will be on the heads of the Republicans, not the Democrats. Hence, Democrats look good, Republicans look bad. So just get the government reopened by Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. Seriously. Honestly. Enough is enough now. The Democrats have made that point already. Message sent, message received. It's already done. So if the Democrats say, "Well, if we reopen the government now, but Wednesday, we're going to look bad," no, you won't. No, you really won't. You already made your point. You already did, and you already look good doing so in many ways. You took a stand already. Message sent, message received. Now, if you reopen up the government, now you're going to look even better, Democrats. Democrats will look much better if they reopen up the government by Wednesday, October 29th. Seriously. But anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there, about my website, Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that's AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.